Stranger Things Season 5 has finally dropped its first volume, and the moment fans finished those episodes, the theories exploded. The show is clearly holding its wildest twists for Christmas Day, and what we've seen so far has only made things stranger. With new powers, new clues, and new dangers, the final chapter is setting up a showdown unlike anything the series has done before. One of the biggest talking points comes straight from the Dungeons & Dragons theme the show loves to mirror. 11 and 8 were always linked, but now Will is stepping into that equation, channeling something that looks eerily similar to Vecna's abilities. Fans have pointed out that 11 plus 8 equals 19. Add in Will, whose connection traces back to 1, and suddenly you hit 20, the legendary crit in D&D. It's the kind of detail the Duffers love sneaking in, and if that symbolic natural 20 actually means something, combining their powers could be the final move needed to take down Vecna for good. But of course, nothing in Stranger Things ever comes without consequences. That brings us to Mr. Clarke's latest science lesson, which might have been more than just a class moment. His diagram of an Einstein-Rosen bridge looked almost identical to Will's drawing of Vecna's new lair, right down to the tunnels and the center point. Fans noticed the match immediately. If Vecna has learned to manipulate space-time itself, the question is why? Rumors suggest he may be trying to twist events in the past, undo key moments, or stop certain people from ever becoming threats to him. Some even speculate he could be trying to rewrite the moment he became Vecna. If that's true, the stakes aren't just about stopping him. They're about preserving the timeline itself. But Will's role is the part fans can't stop talking about. The show opened the season by reminding us that Vecna was inside Will's mind all the way back in Season 1. Now we're watching Will display abilities connected to that same psychic link, almost as if he's tapping into power he never asked for. And the uncomfortable possibility is that this isn't a gift at all. This might be Vecna's built-in failsafe. Reports claim Will may be the key Vecna has been waiting to use, the same way the Mind Flayer once tried to turn him into a vessel. The idea of Will being forced into a final betrayal is heartbreaking, but the evidence is piling up in ways that are hard to ignore. Speaking of vessels, the missing kids trapped in Vecna's mindscape may not be prisoners, they might be recruits. Season 4 teased the idea of a Cult of Vecna, and now it's looking like he's trying to build exactly that. Whether these kids are meant to become followers, power sources, or something far worse, the numbers are growing and every abduction strengthens whatever Vecna is becoming. But the real twist might be who he's serving. Because despite Vecna's dominance in Season 4, fans noticed the Mind Flayer's suspicious silence this season. It's been said that Vecna might not be the mastermind, he might just be the frontman. Something bigger, older, and far more dangerous could be pulling the strings. The parallel to Darth Vader has been floating around for years, and if the Mind Flayer returns in Volume 2 as the true final enemy, everything we've seen from Vecna might turn out to be the warm-up. And then there's Max. Her survival at the end of Season 4 was already a miracle, but she didn't walk away untouched. Her mind is still trapped inside Vecna's warped dimension, the same place where all those missing kids now exist. The first episode of Volume 2 is titled Escape from Camazotz, a name inspired by a twisted world in a wrinkle in time. Holly connection or not, it hints at a breakout, one that might require someone inside to make a sacrifice. And sadly, Max feels like the character who would choose that path. Fans fear she may give everything to free the others, especially if her mind is the one holding the door. Whatever happens, Volume 2 is shaping up to be the most intense ending Stranger Things has ever delivered. Powers are changing, alliances are shifting, and the biggest threat might still be waiting in the shadows. Christmas Day can't get here